and raises an eyebrow, but she's having a good time anyway. James, knowing Luann, I think James is, look, you got to give Luann attention, and there's nothing wrong with that. And he basically has said he loves her. And although I might run for the hill if you told me you loved me after 2 weeks, and Giselle might run for the hill if you told her after he loved her after 2 weeks, Luann loves it. She loves the gifts and the attention. So, but Luann gets down to business and lets us know that she means business. She travels. How will this work? She asks James. I live in New York. Well, Shirley lives in Sag Harbor, but New York too, and she travels the world with the Countess Cabaret, and he lives in Hawaii. Anyway, Shannon is back with Earl. And I don't know about you guys, but I realized something from, I mean, better late than never, David, now that it's the finale of this show. Not only do I dislike the host intensely, watching Shannon and Earl makes me really, really uncomfortable. Just in general, this really has nothing to do with Shannon. Just in general, does anyone else get really uncomfortable when like one person is really into the other person, whether it's in real life or on TV? I mean, scripted TV is fine, but reality, when one person really likes the other and it's just not reciprocated, it like, I really am not a mean person. I don't want to see anyone fall on their face. It just gives me the like, I don't know. Like, it's just uncomfortable to me. It's so obvious Shannon does not like this guy. Yes, you found yourself a nice new girlfriend and you can like paint each other's nails and go to brunch. Like, you don't want Earl. Now, see, I don't know. I also think Shannon is out of touch. I'm not trying to bash on her, but you know, like you want a nice guy that's going to stand by you, but you want him to have a big dick like Johnny J and look like Johnny J. Well, he's moved on with Alexis and they're engaged and they're going to be married. Like you can't be difficult and then want the world, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there you go. So there's that. I'm actually not a difficult person I'm very easy to date. I just have weird habits that I work all the time. And, 4 a.m., 4:30, the alarm goes off and I need to get up and I want to go to the gym and then I want to start work at like 5:30 in the morning. As long as you could handle that. So I have quirks, so I understand I'm difficult. But I'm easygoing as far as plans. I don't give a shit. I don't care if we eat on the floor or sleep on the sidewalk. I just don't give a fuck. As long as I'm not working, I have a good time. Not that I don't have a good time when I'm working, but Shannon's difficult and she's not self-aware of this. So that is just, it's uncomfortable and you don't like Earl and it's just weird to watch. It's weird to watch anyone that doesn't like someone. Okay, anyway, Lou is on her date and she unbuttons James' shirt and says, Show us what you got. And then he starts to massage her feet and she unbuttons his shirt a little more. And you want to know why I think Luann should be the host? Going over to Satine's room. Darling, the cat sweater. Now you have to show a little something if you want. I'm sorry. The host also was on Watch What Happens and Andy asked, who are the five Bravo celebrities you want to see on the Love Hotel? He said Heather Gay. So we intersect with that because we've talked about that here before. Then he said Adriana from Miami. He put Paige and Lindsay in there. I don't know about both of them. I guess we're now opening it up past Housewife, sure. And then his number one person was Joe Bradley, which made no fucking sense. Andy was even like, "That's a guy." Um, Luann was like, "What are you talking about? That's a man." Um, it doesn't work, and he's also dating someone, which I don't even think Joel Kim, the host, not Joel Kim. I don't even think that the host knew that he was dating that Joe. I don't even think that the host knew that Joe Bradley is actually dating somebody from Southern Charm. He was like, "Is he? Yes, he is. He is. He is. He is. He is." So it's just, I don't know. I thought that was a cop out. And how is Sutton not on the list of people you want to see in Love Hotel. Okay? I Are we going to include other people outside housewives? I think if the show goes on, we're going to have to do that because we're gonna have to do that because there's only so many housewives. I do agree with Heather Gay. I want to see Sutton in there. I'm gonna stand by that. I say throw Porsha in there. I mean, she just did really well in her divorce. I say throw Porsha in there. Who was the fourth person that we put in the Love Hotel? We had Sutton, we had Heather Gay, we had Porsha. I can't think of who our fourth person was that we wanted in the Love Hotel. I like the idea of Lindsay. I have to be honest with you, I like the idea of Adriana as well. I just can't remember who we had as our. Maybe next season we'll have five. They're gonna have to change it up a little bit, I feel. Anyway, now it's gonna bother me. We did this a few weeks ago. We said Heather Gay, Sutton, Portia, and I don't know who else we had going into the Love Hotel. Excuse me. It'll definitely come to me. Maybe we'll have like, you know what? At some point we should start bringing people back. That's what they're doing for the Traitors, which we'll get into anyway. Shannon is on a date, and they bring a parmesan piece of cheesecake, and the person who was putting it down obviously had an accent. They meant parmesan, and Earl said, "What's a parmesan cheesecake?" He asked, it's a fair question. Shannon was very upset. Parmesan. She rolled her eyes. Yes, Shannon is a snob. Anyway, Ashley's on her date with Wale, and he took that shirt off. Let me tell you, it was good. She comes out about her bisexualism. Well, here's like my favorite part of the whole damn episode. Wale says, I did some research. You are a famous housewife, and I Googled you, and I Googled your ex, who you're still married to. Someone said to me the other day, isn't Ashley, what's up with Ashley and Michael? Well, anyway, as of the recording of this, she was still married to Ashley. That doesn't really matter to these producers. And Wale says, I saw your ex-husband. Now they show a picture of him and it says Michael Darby, Ashley's ex. And Wale, with his hot body, says, now I don't know what I'm doing here because basically I don't look like that. Yeah, you don't. You're in shape and you're young and you're nice. And Ashley says, I don't have a type. Yeah, you do. It's a silver daddy or a daddy. And Wale is like, well, I mean, Ashley says, I know no gender. I know no race. I have no type. Believe it or not, Ashley is the only dater I feel on there. Shannon, I don't even know what's going on. She wants Brad Pitt, basically, and is not realistic, I feel. Luann, I don't know. Luann don't need no help. Giselle is cold as ice. Ashley's the only normal dater on the damn show, I find, from watching it. Anyway, then Luann, she only has her one date, but Ashley goes on to her second date with the Silver Daddy, Ralph, and Giselle goes on to her second date with the hot doctor. And later on, at their reveal, it's revealed that Giselle actually kissed Phil. Ashley's such a good wing woman. She